All right, good morning. I am right now. I have been looking at Aaron's page of the chief executive officer and founder of 28 Games. That's XV3 Eyes Games, and this is just something that I want to make clear with everyone, just so we're all on the same page here. What we're trying to execute, what we're trying to coordinate. We have authorized a um, a $6 million unilateral executed contract with Aaron, the chief executive officer and founder. This was executed on December the 20th, 2024, and we are in the process of getting everything in order so that we can make this happen. And in the nature of the situation of why it is happening is because Aaron is in a situation where he has a family crisis. His father passed in 2019, and from there, conditions deteriorated very rapidly. I have personally been perusing Aaron's YouTube page, which consists of which is really impressive when you think about it. It's very the presentation of this content, which is on there, is very episodic in nature, as if he was telling a story, or excuse me, telling a story of what has gone on since, as he calls it, Project Alive, which he says that there are three phases that comprise that, which are survival, success, and there's a third one. Survival, success. It's not suffering, but my apologies. I cannot remember at this point in time. But Project Alive is essentially his story, his journey, which he is sharing to the world because he thinks it's very, very significant. And in conjunction with that, this whole contractual obligations that we have with him here at Take Two Interactive Software uh, is a part of the grander thing of what he is doing. And as I look at that, I think it is very, very impressive. I think it does say a lot about his ambition and and what he is willing to do, his dedication, devotion, and commitment, which really translates to me as something that's just very inspirational. And as I've been looking more and more and more and kind of combing through his content to try to make sense of what is being displayed, of recent there has been an indication that Aaron is just in a very dire situation. To be very, very honest with you, it's been apparent for since 2019. We have been, in a way, observing him. We have been observing what he has been doing. I think that has acknowledged that we are doing that right now. I think there's some hesitation on his part to disclose the nature of this contract because we are Take Two Interactive Software, and normally I would not authorize something like this, and I would forego the legal proceedings. But because of this situation, I want to reiterate that I will not be doing that. We here at Take Two are very understanding of the situation, and we do want to help in the best way that we can. Not just myself, but the president here, Carl Sladoff, our chief financial officer, our our chief financial officer, Lady Goldstein. We are all just working very, very, very hard. Well, there is well, well, it's for the record involving GTA 6 and what's going on there, the little concept that's going on. Aaron has the right idea. He has the right idea, and we understand. We really do understand. We do feel bad, and we want to help. At the end of the day, we want to help, and we want to make this happen for him. As I said previously, looking at the range of content on his YouTube account, it is very apparent that he is making it, sending a clear message that Take-Two Interactive has executed a contract with him, and his life is going to change, and he is going to have his quote-unquote live paradise, or have his Vice life, which I can understand what that translates to, and the idea that the next installment, the next entry in the Grand Theft Auto franchise will be taking us to Vice City. That's what we are running on, concepts, what have you. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just one of those days. We're really pressed here. We are trying to get our financials in order. I'm obviously planning for the May conference call. A lot is going on in the background at Take-Two right now, and we just really want to make sure that we are doing everything that we can, but we are doing it in a professional business manner. And I think that more time that goes by, the more time that is elapsed, Aaron is getting a little frustrated. There could be some choice words I would enable, but I will not, for the sake of professionalism and the sake of the fact that it would not reflect on me positively if I uttered those words. But Aaron is very there's a lot that is going through his head right now. He is obviously very proud of himself and his position as the chief executive officer and founder of his own special company, 28 Games, which centralizes around the idea of achieving the impossible. And I think that's a very great thing for him, given what has happened and the experiences which have, by and large, been negative. This company gives him an idea, or it gives him an outlet, it gives him a platform, which ultimately everybody aims for, a platform to stand by and to build on. And speaking to this $6 billion, I just want to just let everybody know the $6 billion is an estimate. It comes from the idea that there will be 3 billion pre-orders, or the next installment in the Grand Theft Auto franchise is expected to make $3 million in its first year. That is an estimate. I think it is a very accurate estimate when we look at the net bookings of anywhere between $6 to $7 to $8 billion that we have adjusted, that we have transferred from 24 to 25, which is fiscal 26, and we all want to be on the same page. I do apologize, as this is kind of an off-the-cuff thing for me. Again, this is not something that we normally do, so I am just a little bit. This is something that would not be in my purview, but it is. It's a priority. I am trying to expedite it, and I want this to happen. Pardon me. And I want this to happen as soon as possible. So I would ask for everybody's patience and understanding, and not to put this in the tabloids, put this in the press. We want to keep this a personal matter at this time, and if Aaron elects for that PR and wants to have it disclosed, then we will be more than happy to put out an official press release or to make this public knowledge in the public domain. But at this time, we are going to keep it between ourselves here at Take-Two, and we are looking forward to making this happen, and we do hope that this does give Aaron some breathing room and an ironclad assurity that we are going to do what we said we are going to do and what the contract outlines. Thanks for your time.